guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to pretend that I am on one of those Vogue beauty secret videos. So I am going to show you my skincare and makeup routine. And the first thing that I'm going to do is clip back my hair with these hair clips. I don't have those fancy ones. I would really like to get them, but I don't know where I would get those. I'm gonna start by cleansing my face with this Smoothie Skin cleanser. So I'm just gonna put like a tiny amount on my hand. And now I'm just going to dry my face. And now it's time for a serum, which is actually also from Smoothie Skin, and this is a Finnish brand. So, but these are made in Korea, so it's like Finnish and Korean beauty in one. And the previous one was also from Smoothie Skin. So I'm just gonna put like drops, small drops like this on both of my cheeks and my forehead. And I'm only going to use a tiny amount because I don't want the serum to affect my foundation, so that it, applies smoothly and stuff. And every time I watch these Vogue beauty videos, everyone's like doing this upward motion thing when they are applying stuff. So that's what I always try to do myself. And now, before I apply my foundation, I am actually going to spray this setting spray on my face, so that it is like a primer for the foundation. And this is a Finnish brand. Now that the setting spray has dried, I'm going to be applying foundation, and this is from the Finnish brand called Lumene. There's really like nothing left here almost. I have another one, but we want to use all of this before I open the second one. Then I have two Lumene concealers. One is in a lighter shade and the other one is a darker shade. And I am just going to apply the lighter shade under my eye like that. I don't know if I actually wanted that much, but... And then, because I have some redness, which is totally normal, I'm going to add this medium shade on there, maybe a little bit like that, maybe on the chin, like so. And now I am actually going to spray my face again because why not? That's my beauty secret. And then I'm going to take my dirty, let's not look at it too much, but my dirty beauty blender, and I'm going to spray this with the setting spray as well. And then I'm just gonna do my face. And someone actually said on TikTok not to apply the concealer too close to here, because you're going to blend it up anyway. For some reason the redness of this one just doesn't want to go away, so let's just let it sit there for a little bit, so maybe that will help. And for bronzer or contour, I will use this Lumene liquid bronzer, and because I actually want to have a shadow on my eyes as well, I'm gonna do that. Now I look so silly. Then I'm going to take my other dirty beauty blender and we're gonna fix the nose, don't worry. Trust in the process. So now I'm going to take the beauty blender that we used earlier. Now we are going to use my very own Kiko bronzer. I kind of like use the excess product that I have on my nose. I think I am happy with that. Maybe a little bit more. Now I'm going to take a small brush. This is from Kiko as well, and it's number 11 if someone's interested. So now I'm just going to take the bronzer and use it as an eyeshadow and kind of connect it to my nose from like here. I don't know why that looks so weird. Let's do that. And now with the same bronzer, I'm just gonna go in with a small eyeshadow brush and do my under eyes. A little bit on the nose. I don't know, are we happy with the eyes or maybe just a little bit more? I want to be extra today when I am filming. Okay, now that I'm done with the contour, I'm gonna apply some blush, and I love like a corally blush color, and this is a very old Rimmel palette. I think you can't even see, but it says Rimmel there, and it's like a Kate Moss collaboration. It's like my base blush, because I'm going to use another one after this. Maybe a little bit on the forehead and chin. But now you can see I have a little bit of blush going on. Now I'm going to add some NYX blush. This is called Daydream, and this is also kind of like a corally blush, and that's broken from the corner. So this is a little bit darker, so I'm just gonna apply it on top of the previous one. I am going to apply some powder. This is the only powder that I own. It's like this, and this is in the shade Light. It's from NYX, and I have this thing. It's also dirty. I am so lazy with my makeup products. Now someone's probably going to be like, girl, please wash your brushes and sponges and stuff, but I'm so lazy. And I will focus the powder on my T-zone. And then I am going to use this. This is probably also super old. All of my makeup is so old. This to my waterline. Like so. Now, my eyes like pop. Then I have this pen. I don't actually know the name of the brand. Maybe you can tell from there. But I'm going to use this as like a shimmer eyeshadow. And then I will blend with my fingers. I'm gonna keep doing this until I feel like it's enough. And usually, but now I have long nails, so this is going to be a bit difficult. This is from Isadora, and this is a highlight wheel with many cute colors. I usually take the white one, so the lightest shade, and apply it on top of that pen. And next up are my eyebrows. These usually take the longest for me to do, and I am using this Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade that I have used since like high school or even primary school. I don't know when this came out. And I actually did pluck my my eyebrows back in primary school when it was like a trend to have like really small eyebrows. I used to pluck them so that they started from like here in the middle of my eye. So thank God they grew back, and I usually start just by like underlining, that's what it's called. Just gonna underline. You know, they're not meant to be sisters, so they're going to look different. I feel like I have accepted it now. And then I'm just gonna like fill them in with the product that I have left on the brush. I don't usually go too much here in the front, like a tiny bit what I have on the brush. I like to just do these tiny strokes. I think they look fine. So now I'm just gonna go and use some eyebrow gel. Also from Anastasia, this is called Brow Freeze, and it's in this tiny jar. And I actually only apply this gel to the front of my brows. And I try to make them really like bushy. Sometimes I might use the excess that I have on the rest of the brow. And more about makeup, I feel like only in the recent years I have found like my own style and what works for me. And I feel like watching YouTube really like helped me find my style. Like when you're watching other people do makeup, like you're testing their techniques and stuff and see what works for you. So I would say that YouTube has been really like part of my makeup journey. And then I actually use this L'Oreal parody. I feel like L'Oreal parody. This is an eyebrow pencil, but I actually use this for eyeliner because every time I hold like, you know, the Sharpie kind of eyeliner, I always get scared and then I mess up everything. So this works for me. And I will usually only do like a short wing. I rarely do the whole shebang. But now I'm going to add a small inner corner wing. I'm going to curl my lashes. And now that I curled my lashes, I'm gonna apply this Kiko mascara. I actually don't like to use the mascara on my lower lashes anymore. I did do that, but then I stopped. For lips, I'm gonna use Kylie products. I'm going to slightly overline, only slightly. And this is the liquid lipstick. This is how I do my makeup. And I'm really bad at doing my hair, so this is the best I can do. I'm gonna add a little bit of cosmic because we love that, a little bit on the hands. So this is the finished look, and yeah, thank you for spending this moment with me. I hope you enjoyed my makeup routine, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye guys.